Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome to Last on Earth Survival. So finally, after many months, I have the most expensive workbench in the game, and that is the drone upgrade workbench, obviously. To use this workbench, you already have to have the drone. If you don't have the drone, just follow the survivor's path, and eventually you will get the drone. Long story short, you have to clear the laboratory. The laboratory is pretty expensive, but I suggest you to just clear A1 and A2 floors, because at the A2 floor, you can destroy the boss, and that boss will drop you some flight controllers. But all of that stuff aside, I want to show you this drone upgrade workbench. So first things first, as you can see, we have an insane amount of blueprints here. I would even say that we have too many blueprints. I haven't unlocked even half of them. I don't even know if all of these blueprints are in the game. I'm pretty sure some of these blueprints are better than others, so that's interesting. The prices to assemble these blueprints are also very expensive, and as I probably already mentioned, it's very difficult to get all of these blueprints. So I have already gotten these mods at the bottom. I have this trigger mod, I have this boomstick, I have the bombardier, I have the sealed motors, and I have the sentinel, which we probably get 3 of these mods when we get the drone anyways. And at the very top, I have unlocked some of the other blueprints, and you can get these blueprints by clearing the transport hub. And I have another gripe with this drone modification station. So we have this ergonomic motors, right? It says distance plus. What does it mean plus? How much further does the drone fly? Does it fly 5 more meters, 10 more meters? Does it stay in the air for 20 more seconds? I have no idea. What does that plus mean? Nobody knows. Then we have this battery capacity plus. What does that plus mean? How much more capacity do we have there? Then power saving, capacity plus, damage minus. How much less damage do we do? Nobody knows. It would be really awesome to see these pluses and minuses changed to actual numbers. I would really appreciate that. Maybe one day we'll get that. And the same thing goes for the gun modification station, because here we also don't know what's going on. Damage plus. How much more damage is that one plus? Nobody knows. In any case, all that stuff aside, I want to show you what kind of mods I've assembled here on this drone. So I've already gotten this boomstick, so it looks like it's some sort of a shotgun. It does a decent amount of damage. I think it does 70 damage. I might be mistaken. I haven't tested it out properly. And then the second probably best thing that I've crafted is this bombardier. So as it says over here, drone drops a grenade onto an indicated spot. So basically you get kind of 4 free grenades because the drone has 4 charges and you can use 1 grenade per charge. If you have more of these drone batteries, that kind of means you have more grenades, because if you use the drone once, you can recharge 1 charge by using 1 battery, and you can get more batteries by clearing the transport hub. And I haven't really assembled anything else in this propeller section because none of these other mods seem useful. At least I don't really have probably any other useful mods, and all of these mods are pretty expensive, even for me, for a player that's been playing this game for over 6 years. But on the bright side, maybe we'll be able to get a nice blueprint today, because I already have some of the learned blueprints. I have this heat sensor. I cannot learn it. As you can see, when I click on it, I cannot use it. So that means I've already learned that blueprint. I already have 2 of these improved targeting systems. Those are blue blueprints, so we'll be able to exchange that. And plus I have ergonomic motors, which I already obviously have, and the silent motors. For those who do not know, you can bring these blueprints to the transport hub, and that's what we're gonna do. And now, welcome to the transport hub. I've already cleared this place. If you want to see how we cleared the transport hub, link is gonna be down in the description where you can find the live stream. When this transport hub was released, I was able to repair this bridge either on day 1 or on day 2 or something like that. That was very early on. And then we can access this portion over here, so that's where we can get blueprints. Also, for those who didn't know, over here there's a briefcase, and sometimes you can get weapon mods. So the transport hub is pretty worth it. As I call it, it's like Bunker Alpha V2. It's a little bit more difficult than Bunker Alpha, but this location is definitely worth clearing every time it resets. It does give some nice stuff, and if you are interested in drones, even though I don't really think these drones are that amazing, I hope they get a buff. But if you get this drone early on, and if you find some strategies with it, maybe it's not going to be that bad. So over here, sometimes you can get some drone parts. Sometimes you can get here drone blueprints. It doesn't always happen. It's pretty rare. And when you have all those blueprints, you can bring those blueprints over here. So we get only 5%. No, I'm not going to be able to get anything. That's only 20%. I'm getting scammed. I got absolutely scammed. I thought these will be 50%. Oh no, that's a scam. Whoa, I am disappointed. My day's been ruined. I thought those blue ones will give at least 50%, but they didn't. And now let's check out the drone in Bunker Alpha. I still haven't tested it here. I think it'll be the best place to check out this drone, because inside of Bunker Alpha, enemies don't really have any armor, so it'll be very easy to use this drone. And later on, we will open up all those crates here, and maybe I'll even open up a floppy crate. There are a few things that I want to test out. First of all, I just want to use the drone. I did get here some batteries to test out this thing properly. All right, so let's open it up. Let's get the drone, and let's see how much much damage it does. It does 70 damage, just as I said. So it does about 70 damage, and it is pretty fast. However, the problem with this drone is that it doesn't really follow you. Sometimes it does even 105 damage. Look at this. The drone is pretty good. However, you don't have to stay probably in one spot. We can open up this door and we can just rush here further. Also, the problem with this drone is you kind of have to stay still, because if you run around, the drone will follow you, and it doesn't really shoot when it follows you. Look at this. It's not that bad. Inside of Bunker Alpha, it's actually good. However, I want to open up another door. Okay, there we go. That's it. The drone just decided to disappear. I did not use that grenade, so I kind of wasted that drone. However, what if I hide behind this wall, and just for the sake of education, what about I get this drone, and the drone obviously is not going to shoot them. That's so stupid. How about I go and throw that grenade on the other side? There we go. The drone is going to pop it, and now the drone is going to shoot those Toxic Abomination and other zombies. That is kind of interesting, if you ask me. Plus, there is this Frenzy Giant. Can it wall trick the Frenzy Giant? Go and start shooting this dude. I'm going to probably hide behind the wall. And there we go. It's shooting Frenzy Giant. It's doing 70 damage. You know what? Maybe I take my words back. Maybe the drone isn't that bad. Except by the time you get this drone, you will probably already have enough weapons. And Bunker Alpha won't really matter for you. But you kind of have to clear Bunker Alpha anyways to get richer in the game, even at higher levels. When zombies don't have any armor, having a drone that does 70 damage is very impressive. However, there is a huge caveat in that you can only use this drone 4 times unless you have more batteries, and these batteries are pretty difficult to come by. You can clear the transport hub. It's kind of nice when you get that battery. Now you can think of it as a free grenade if you have the Bombardier mod. Obviously, not everybody's gonna have this mod, but maybe it's also relatively easy-ish to get the boomstick mod. I have no idea. So if you have the boomstick mod and the Bombardier mod, you can think of the drone battery as a grenade plus some durability from your guns, because it can do a decent amount of damage. There we go. Let's just get this thing, and the dude's gonna start shooting them. So I can obviously help out the drone. Maybe I should have brought some melee weapons. But hey, let's go here, and I'm gonna tell the drone to drop that grenade. Sadly, you cannot aim the grenade when you're walking, so I have to stay still. That's kind of annoying. And there we go. We've just aggroed this Frenzy Giant, and the drone can start shooting the Frenzy Giant. Kind of sad that you don't really hear the drone shoot. Like, it doesn't do the... It's just completely silent for some reason. But it is what it is. I probably should have just ran back to the other room to be able to use this drone longer. So the drone is not perfect. It's very difficult to use it properly. Maybe properly is not the right word. I meant to say efficiently. Because if you want to use this drone efficiently, your best way would be hiding behind a wall, starting this drone and just letting it shoot nonstop. Then it becomes worth it. Like, for example, we're going to gather these 3 zombies. I'm going to get the drone. I'm going to probably stay here in the corner and I'll try to hide. And there we go. The drone is going to start shooting them. Plus, I can probably use this grenade. But the drone already killed all of them. And we still have enough battery in that drone. So I have to start running forward. But the drone is going to lose all the battery. It loses a lot of battery when it flies. That's it. The drone just ran out of battery. Is it even following me? I have no idea what the drone's doing. Go and shoot those toxic spitters. Do at least 1 shot. A 2nd shot. 3rd shot. 4th shot. 5th shot. And it almost killed the Toxic Bomb, even when it flew such a long distance. The drone is great. I think drones can be really, really fun. They can be really, really good. But sadly, they're not perfect. You have to have a perfect opportunity to use this drone. So you have to find a perfect spot to use this drone, because this drone won't be useful against every zombie. Maybe some of you already know some nice uses for this drone. And if you know where to use this drone efficiently, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe some of you have amazing ideas. But what we're going to do now is recharge this drone 4 times. There we go. And how about I get this drone? We're just testing it out for the education. Right, I want to get this thing and I want to send the drone to the other side. Will that even work? Can the drone fly there? It did fly to another side. And it was able to drop that thing on them. Okay, why doesn't it shoot the Frenzy Giant? Shoot that Frenzy Giant, stupid drone! What a silly drone. Okay, let's try to gather these zombies, right? Maybe this room will be efficient for the drone. Like, you just hide here and that's it. The drone is gonna do all the dirty work for you. Plus, you can throw that grenade. Maybe? I have no idea. Okay, let's try to summon the drone here once again. And sadly, probably it's not gonna shoot them, obviously. How about we throw the grenade on the other side? There we go. I didn't get any damage and the drone just shot all of them. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. How about we have... Oh, no, all of them are gonna attack me at the same time now. That's not cool. Alright, keep shooting that Frenzy Giant. Go and keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. I really wish I heard the feedback of the drone shooting. Then at least I'd know when it shoots. Go and kill it. There we go. We did it. That's kind of nice. I want to save that Frenzy Giant because I kind of want to gather some of the Frenzy Giants at the end. So now when I'm in Bunker Alpha, I can see that this drone is a lot more useful. But again, we have here really nice blueprints for it. Without these blueprints, the drone isn't as strong. Check this out. We just dealt with both of these things. This drone can actually be really, really nice. Can be really insane. I'm just going to waste that grenade. It's not like I could have used it anyways because the drone's battery is about to die. How about I gather more zombies here and the drone's going to shoot them. So, I mean, you can bring a stick here, a melee weapon. You'll be able to use this drone a few times if you have a few batteries. What are your thoughts on the drone? Please let me know in the comments down below. Because I didn't really like it inside of the laboratory because a lot of the zombies in the laboratory have armor. And whenever they have armor, the drone obviously does a little bit less damage and it didn't feel as powerful. But inside of Bunker Alpha, it feels incredibly powerful. I wouldn't say that it's OP because, as I said, there are only 4 charges. We don't really have a lot of batteries and we don't really get a lot of batteries from the transport hub. You can definitely get a few batteries per run, but that's nothing too crazy. All right, how about I deal with this guy? How about I open up the door and how about I throw that grenade here? There we go. That grenade will damage me. And that is it. Also, the free grenade from the drone is obviously amazing. But by the time you get this drone, you will most likely already have enough grenades. And it's always easier to just throw your own grenade. Okay, so the drone was just hovering here. I didn't want to open up this door because I wanted to get the grenade thing. So it's very easy to waste an attack from the drone. I'm just here using the drone for education purposes. My armor is about to break. How about I gather all of these schmucks? How about I summon the drone here? How about I hide behind the wall? So the drone is going to start shooting them. And how about I use one grenade on it? Boom. And just like that, the drone is going to deal with this room. I think it's a nice way. A free way to deal with these zombies. That was actually phenomenal. I liked it. That was probably so far the most efficient usage of the drone. And we still have some more energy left in it. Maybe this drone is useful against some bigger enemies. Like, for example, some sort of bosses. Maybe against Dr. Dread, this drone is going to be amazing. Maybe this drone is amazing against the Liquidator, the boss from the 2nd floor at Bunker Bravo. Against the Cocoon, probably it's also going to be great. But also, we have to absolutely remember that this is a drone with very strong mods. Maybe these are like some of the best mods in the game. The boomstick is definitely very, 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 very strong. There's another mod. There's the Savage mod. It looks like it's an AK attached to this gun, so I can only assume that it shoots pretty fast. But I still haven't unlocked that mod. Perhaps one day I'll get it. I wish getting these mods was a little bit easier because I've cleared the transport hub plenty of times, and I rarely get any mods there. They definitely have to increase the chances of us getting mods. Maybe it would be pretty cool if you could send this drone somewhere further away from you. There is a blueprint that allows you to do that. You can tell the drone to, let's say, go to this other room. However, if I get that blueprint, I won't have the grenades. So you can't really have a bunch of blueprints at the same time. But now I want to gather all of these Frenzy Giants and we will be able to destroy them with this drone. So those other Frenzy Giants are following me. I'm going to open up this door. I'll get this last Frenzy Giant. Actually, there's one more Frenzy Giant. Let's get this dude and let's probably hide behind the wall. None of them should be able to attack me. There we go. All of them are going to gather. So there we go. We have gathered most of the Frenzy Giants here. I did kill some of the Frenzy Giants here already. So if you want to save some weapons and if you have some grenades, you can definitely not kill all of the Frenzy Giants here. Just gather all of those Frenzy Giants at one spot and throw your grenades later on or use a grenade launcher. However, I'm here to test out the drone. Let's get the drone. Let's throw the grenade somewhere there. There we go. We have damaged those Frenzy Giants, and now the drone is going to start shooting them. It's definitely going to kill some of those Frenzy Giants. There we go. It's putting in some work. We've killed one of those dudes. The drone is about to kill another guy. And that's how your drone has to look like. Every time you use it, you have to kill a bunch of enemies at once. We've killed like, what, 3 Frenzy Giants with it? We've almost killed the 4th one. That was definitely an efficient run. So every time you use the drone, that's how efficient it has to be. The drone just has to stay in one spot and shoot nonstop. Then it'll be great. How about oh my goodness, it's so hard to aim as I don't see what's going on there. Okay, let's use another grenade. And the drone is going to keep shooting them. I guess it's a nice way to use the drone. Pretty efficient way. I don't know if there's a better way to use it. Sadly, I don't hear when the drone shoots it. Like, I can add my own sound effects. Smash like, smash subscribe for more epic sound effects. And there's one more Frenzy Giant. And this drone is probably going to deal with it. There we go, 20 HP. And that's it. There we go. The drone dealt with it. And That's it. We've dealt with all the French giants. It's absolutely amazing. However, the drone is difficult to get, and by the time you get it, by the time you probably get these mods, there's a lot of RNG involved in that. Maybe it would be cool to get perhaps a guaranteed bombardier mod. Maybe it would be cool to get a guaranteed boomstick mod, but even when you get those blueprints, right, when you get these mods, it is pretty difficult to assemble them. All I'm just trying to say, if this drone was a bit more accessible, perhaps, or maybe at least if it was a bit less random, then I can see how this drone would be useful. Okay, let's try to gather all of these zombies. Wait, can I tell the drone to go to another room? Okay, how about I hide here? Oh no, all of them are after me. I'm gonna aim at these zombies. And boom, there we go. We have dealt with all these schmucks and we still have the drone following us. Beautiful. And as I said at the beginning of this Bunker Alpha, let's open up a few Bunker Alpha crates. So let's open up the green, the yellow one, and the red crate. And while all those crates are opening up, I think we can run to another room. And I think I'll have enough yellow tickets to give to this dude. And there we go. We can open up this floppy crate. So let's also drop this floppy crate over here. So for those who didn't know, you can now open up these floppy crates by giving Bunker Alpha coupons. The best tip and trick is I wouldn't really advise you giving these red coupons, as they are pretty rare. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't even advise giving all of those other tickets unless you started raiding and you have a ridiculous amount of yellow coupons. Other than that, if you have like 100 extra coupons, probably don't waste them. Just keep them. You'll be able to open up that stuff later. And hey, from the green crate, we've gotten one gun, just as always, plus some healing items. Inside of the yellow crate, we've gotten 2 guns. That's nice, plus some more armor. I'm definitely equipping this armor here right now. And inside of the red crate, we've gotten 4 guns, plus a chopper wheel that we don't really need, and a C4. We don't always get it, but I'm glad that we've gotten it this time. So before we open up that floppy crate, here's another fun thing. You can actually drop your drone inside of this docking station, and it can charge. It does take a really long time to charge the drone. It takes 12 hours to charge this drone fully. Okay, so this is not an infected floppy crate, so it should be very easy to open this thing up. And as I said, let's use the drone at least one more time. Let's whip this thing out. We're maybe gonna gather some of these zombies. There we go, because why not? I already have this drone. I might as well just get it. I'm gonna throw that grenade over here, and there we go. The drone shot most of those zombies with that grenade. Thanks, drone. And now, let's open up this floppy crate. Let's see, are we gonna get a grenade launcher? It's been a really long time since I've gotten a grenade launcher from the floppy crate, and this time, we have not gotten it. However, at least we've gotten 4 guns. So that's good. You don't always get 4 guns from this floppy crate, so I still think it was a decent floppy crate. However, the best loot here is always the grenade launcher. Plus, we've gotten a stack of bandages. Interesting. And I used this drone during the live stream to kill the witch, and here's how it went. Follow here. Oh my goodness, just, you see, it's gonna go here now. And we kind of exploded them. I think that was a pretty nice way to use the drone, except it takes a really long time to drag that grenade. Let's try to do it again. We're gonna summon the drone. It's gonna follow me now. I'm gonna get full health again with the drone. And I gotta wait again. And the dude did not drop the thing in time. Kinda, it did. In any case, I think that was kinda cool. And now, what do you think about this drone? Is it any good? Have you already unlocked your own drone? Do you have other ideas that you'd like me to test out with this drone? Then hey, let me know all of that stuff in the comments down below. And I highly suggest you checking out my Days Gone Let's Player. Click here on the second card and you'll go to my Resident Evil 4 DLC Let's Player. Hop over to my channel, go to playlists, and there you'll find a lot of other games that are played here on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely make sure to jump subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. And see you in the next one.